Hello, my dudes. Hello, hello, hello. I've missed you guys so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, so this may be like one of my most controversial opinions. I have many, bitch. I won't be canceled like Colleen Ballinger, but what I will say is this. I've seen people be humble. And I've seen people overly humble themselves. And what I mean by that is people who are very creative, who are very enlightening, who teach well, or not necessarily teach well, but people who are like to teach, like to guide, who like to, who are just very creative people. I've noticed that a lot of them seem to overly humble themselves. It's not even just like a regular humbleness. It's just, at this point, you just start tearing yourself apart, right? So this is why I don't really feel like if you are meant for like big things in life, I don't necessarily think humbleness can always suit you. Does that make sense? So I'm not saying that humbleness is not a good thing. But what I am saying is when you overly humble yourself to the point where you're just like, you don't recognize your worth and you continue to bash your worth and you continue to dim down your light, even because other people's are intimidated by it. It's like, girl, what are you doing that for? Because it's not serving the people that you're trying to dim your light for. It's not even serving you. So like, what are you doing? Right? But I don't mean it like in a very disrespectful way, bitch. But I just mean that as in like, you continue to humble yourself to the point where it's like, you're humbling yourself to what? Especially if you are meant for great things, my guy, my sis, my love. Why are you sitting there tearing yourself apart because you just want to be humble and you want to have that title? Bitch, if you are meant to pop off, fucking pop the fuck off. What is that? Why are you like holding yourself back? And it's like, I get, you want to be humble and you want to, you don't want to seem like you're all that. But bitch, even just you chilling, some people are triggered by that and they think you're all that. Let's just be honest here. So at this point, it's like, why do you care if you look humble or not, bitch? Stop being humble. If it's not working for you, bitch, stop being humble. It won't work for you, and it probably won't ever try. Even if you try to, it's not working. Because at the end of the day, you're constantly overanalyzing your actions, right? You're constantly, as I said, dwindling your light. And it's like, what are you doing that for? If you continue to do that, you basically dwindle yourself into nothing. You won't stand out against the crowd because you're too busy trying to be like everybody else. And y'all can sit here and drag me through the comments about my wig being lopsided. I don't care. But what I will say is, if humbleness is not serving you, then you need to go find something else that will serve you. If you want to be humble, sis, that's your choice, be humble. But don't tear yourself apart trying to be humble. Don't dwindle your light for other people to try to be humble. Because at the end of the day, it's not serving neither you. It's not serving the people you're trying to appeal to be humble to. And it's not serving you. If you are meant for something great, be great or greater. Do not try to sit there and lower yourself and dim yourself to appease other people. You are not meant to be, how do I say this? You are, because I'm trying to come at us as a side of concern and not necessarily judgment. But as I'm trying to say this, I'm being very careful with my words. My good love, if you continue to just harshly criticize yourself and continue to just downgrade yourself, you will receive that treatment, okay? And it's like, you should want to stand out against everybody else. You should want to be unique because at the end of the day, the only person there is you. You are your own competition. You are your own boss. You are your own brother. You are your own sister. You are your own everything. You are uniquely you. So sitting here trying to be humble about it, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So in this fucking year, bitch, if you want, you can choose to be humble. That's up to you. But what I will say is, do not humble yourself to where you're just absolutely nothing and that you want to keep yourself quiet and like tiny. Like, cause that's not serving you, and it won't ever will, especially when you have big dreams. Now, if you are, I'm just talking to you specifically, if you have bigger dreams, keep your fucking mouth shut and don't tell anybody. Let your actions speak for it. A lot of people, they do project their fears onto you, their insecurities onto you, because at the end of the day, they're not on the same path as you. So you have to like, basically be your own whisperer, be your own planner, and don't say anything. Don't tell anyone your dreams. Don't tell anyone your goals. Just work on them and allow your actions to speak for them. So when you do hit that moment in life where you do progress, when you're up there, but you already did it. And you can also say, bitch, you kind of did it by yourself. And it's okay if you want help, sis, that's fine. But most of the time, if you're going for something big in life, it's gonna just be you. Because most people, they don't think like you. They don't operate like you, and they're not meant to. So if you constantly, hello? Not me reinventing the words, bitch. But anyways, if you constantly think like that and you constantly be like, oh, well, my family won't like this, and like, at the end of the day, sis, you're not living for your family. You're not living for your mom. As much as she pushed you out, bitch, you're not living for her. And it's like, you have to live for yourself. You have to build yourself. And it's okay to be self-centered when it comes to your goals, because at the end of the day, it's about you. How hard do you want this life? How much do you want to struggle for it? And how much do you desire it? That's all you. At the end of the day, you are putting in the work. So it's like, I get people who are like, oh, I like to be humble. That's fine, that's cute, that's quiet, that's lovely. But bitch, if you are meant for something big, do not try to humble yourself. It will not work. It doesn't compute, and it won't ever will. So it's like, like there's no reason, there's no freaking reason. And like, people will probably get pissed off at me in the comments and they're like, but you don't understand. But bitch, I do understand, because me being humble, I've been humble for like damn near decades, bitch, whatever, cool. But I noticed that at some point, it wasn't gonna serve me being humble, because I think big. Bitch, you gotta think big. You want a big life, bitch, you gotta think big. Have you seen that meme? Please tell me if you've seen that meme in the comments, bitch. But you have to think, if you're thinking big, bitch, think big, but then don't be humble. Always humble. When I say humble, I'm just mean like overly humbling yourself. Because it's okay, I'm not saying that it's bad to be humble, but I'm just saying when you humble yourself to the point where it's just like, you feel like you have to be like everybody else because everyone's going through the same, like people have made it and you've seen that, and you have to like make sure you appease to people. Like, it's just like, girl, what are you doing? Stop. You have big dreams in life, right? You're gonna fucking work through it, and you're gonna do that. You're not gonna look back. You're not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I don't want that much money, because if you want abundance, don't try to limit your abundance. It's just weird. It's weird, sis. And even if you do receive a lot of abundance from what you are doing, here's the thing. That's usually the universe is giving you that gift. Don't sit there and try to limit yourself because you feel like you don't deserve it. Because if the universe is giving you that gift, don't sit there and try to argue with the universe looking dumb. It is what it is. Like, don't try to argue with the universe. If the universe gave you, hey, you want a life of a millionaire? Don't sit there and be like, oh, well, I don't deserve that. Because the universe is gonna be like, then, damn, it is what it is, bitch. And throw you to the side. You look dumb. You look dumb. So it's like, yeah, don't do that. Stop humbling yourself. Do big things. Reach for big things. Reach for big goals. And then also understand that small steps do matter, right? When you're working towards these big goals, and those small steps, it will eventually lead to your big goal. So even if, like, as I said, even if you're doing something like minuscule towards the goal, that still counts because you're still working hard to do that. And as I said, loves, I don't know, just stop being humble. It is what it is. Stop being humble. I said it. Don't cancel me. I'm just saying, stop being humble. Do what you need to fucking do. You are different. Understand that you're different. That's it. You're different, so you're not gonna operate like everybody else. If you want to sit there and be humble like everybody else, that's fine. And you can also do both too. That's fine. If you wanna, you know, reach to the top and you become humble and give out, that's fine. But then, as I said, don't overly humble yourself. Make sure there's an even balance in your character. Because at the end of the day, it's not gonna serve you. That's just how it is. But I really appreciate, my love, for you joining me in this little chat. We'll be chatting later because I do have a surprising, interesting video coming up soon. But in regards, I love you, my dude. I shall see you in the next video. Bye.